I am actually 1/4 Pamunkey Indian. My grandfather still lives on the Pamunkey Indian Reservation in King William, Virginia. And I love how we have our special emphasis programs where we talk about those particular groups. And I actually have recently become the Federal Women's Special Emphasis Program Manager. That's such an honor to me to be able to come from my background and to be able to support the command like that. My name is Angie Headley, and I'm in the Cooperative Engagement Capability Engineering branch, and I'm a systems engineer. I have worked at Dahlgren for 13.5 years. In my current position, I have been there for just a little over 6 months. I'm pretty new to it, but it's going really well. So I was actually an office manager at a company in Montrose, Virginia. I was in the Northern Neck area for many years, but started to look for another opportunity. And I actually found a position for a secretary at a local contractor here for base. I was so excited coming through the gate with my little badge, just felt so important. But it was definitely an amazing start. I went ahead and applied for the student program. And luckily I was accepted and was able to start my journey to University of Mary Washington, where I ended up with a computer science degree. So I actually had started out with math as my major, but I actually found that I had taken an interest in computer science when I needed some extra credits for the math degree, and I got into an introduction to computer science class, and I loved it. As I went on though, I ended up getting into systems engineering eventually, and loved that as well. So what I love about Dahlgren is the ability to be able to have the flexibility. I was going to school and working at the same time. Once I got out of school and got into working full-time, you also have the flexibility to move around if you need to in different positions or different programs. I had to do a detail to another organization to be able to help them, as well as, my current program had funding issues. And it ended up being a really good fit. So I ended up staying. There are some who come in and they stay in the same place until they retire. But there are others that, like I have, moved around some. And all are good things. As long as you keep learning and growing, you will do amazing here. Definitely find a good mentor, because you'll have some that you're assigned to, you'll have others that you just kind of pick up along the way, and they will guide you. And some will actually push you, kind of like they did me, into leadership positions that you don't feel like you're ready for. But in the end, it all works out. So I am actually 1/4 Pamunkey Indian. And it's funny because I'm actually like the only one in my department that is Native American. And I love how we have our special emphasis programs where we, talk about those particular, groups. And I actually have recently become the Federal Women's Special Emphasis Program Manager. I love being able to make a difference for women, Native Americans, and all the other groups. It's really good to be able to be that voice for them. Definitely stand up for yourself when you're here. Don't be afraid to speak up if you're, feeling that something isn't right, or that you want to do something else, or, there's something you think you want to do, speak up. You're going to be the only one that's going to be able to do that, because nobody else is going to know until you tell them. So definitely speak up about opportunities. I actually recently also took the Nursing Mothers Program Manager role. And since we did not have one available, I went ahead and volunteered because it is near and dear to my heart. My son was 3.5 when I started, but I ended up having my second son less than a year after I started full-time. I love being able to support women in that role as well. So I feel like I'm kind of a woman supporter all around. But like I said, for anyone that wants to come here, it's a wonderful opportunity. There are so many flexibilities and opportunities available for anyone to come here and have a lucrative career.